What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are over here on the Dokkan event Boss Rush. We got number 19 for the 9th anniversary. So this is like one of the easiest things to do. This is literally just free stones for everybody, because all this is literally just like 5 Dokkan Fest events that you can literally beat with like zero issues. Like, as long as you can clear a Dokkan event, you're gonna be able to just get I think it's like 30 free stones. So oops, no, we don't want to abandon. I want to turn the skip animations off, or I want to turn the skip animation on, so that way we can just avoid them. But yeah, so the boss rush, I mean, nowadays they pretty much only drop them like once every like anniversary, or hell, I think they even drop them during like worldwide celebration every now and then if we get lucky. But all they are is just 5 old Dokkan Fests that have like aged out at this point. And they just have you run 5 of them in a row. There's no like time limit. Doesn't matter how long it takes. You just basically just beat 5 Dokkan events in a row, and you get like 30 or 35 free stones. So of course, you know, who doesn't love free stones, especially during anniversary time. So, you know, we're just gonna run through it and just get it done, and I guess just kind of blabber through while we finish it. So I guess we can kind of start off with, I guess, the overall anniversary. Obviously, you know, we got the exact same content as what JP got when the anniversary initially hit over there. And so far, there hasn't been any kind of changes or anything other than we are obviously getting a little bit more tickets for like the weekend summon banner. So we obviously always do get more tickets because we have like a lead up essentially, and during that lead up we always end up just getting more tickets than JP for whatever reason. I guess to that point I guess I'll never understand why we always have gotten more tickets, but you know, we do just end up getting more, so that is a thing. But I have a feeling we're probably going to be over, gosh, what, over 300 tickets, maybe 270 to 300 tickets is my guess. Is probably what we're going to be sitting at by the time anniversary is actually getting ready to end. So unfortunately, when it comes to the weekend banners themselves, I actually don't need any of the units off of there. But I'll still end up doing, you know, all the summons on it. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll save myself a multi or something just to, you know, keep those tickets for collection purposes. But the thing is, I guess I don't even really need to keep them for collection purpose, because they're literally just the weekend tickets and they always come back. So, you know, whatever, 9th anniversary, we'll just keep them. It's not like, you know, there's not going to be any great loss or anything if I don't use them all. But there was a new thing that they're doing. It's like the Twitter social media campaign thing. I don't really know how I feel about it, because it's almost like they're forcing you to like tweet and have people interact with you and stuff like that. And obviously there's a lot of people that don't, you know, there's a lot of people that don't use social media, like don't use Twitter or Facebook or something like that. And, you know, if they don't essentially, they're missing out on a lot of, they're missing out on the rewards, because you can get up to like 60 dragon stones. It's like 60 stones there. I think another reward is like another 5 or 10 stones, some elder kais, and then like 7 additional rainbow tickets that you can use on like one of the banners. So when we saw that, it was like, are we gonna get more tickets? Like, are we gonna get enough tickets to where we can rainbow, like, or not rainbow, but like we do like 2 summons on the actual you know, like 2 summons on the anniversary banner. It's like, you know, what's going on here? So it will be kind of interesting to see what they end up doing with that. But again, you know, if you don't have like a social media of some sort, then you're essentially just missing out on it unless you get up and create one, which, you know, a lot of people don't. Some people don't want to do. They just enjoy their nice peace, quiet, without any kind of social media. But yeah, so that's kind of like the one thing that we got that JP didn't have. JP just straight up got all these extra stones and everything. But they didn't get the tickets like Global is getting. So we'll see what happens with that in the long run. But I guess the other thing we can talk about is the actual banner format. So obviously, this is a first for Global or JP, I guess, because JP never had anything like this, and Global, this is our first time. But the new summon, the new way that they did the summons, essentially it was 3 multis, and then you get the freebie. The first 3 multis are all discounted stones anyway. So 3 discounted multis, and then the freebie, and then you get 2 discounted multis, and then on the third one, it's actually guaranteed featured SSR. Now, we did not actually get tickets per multi this time, but we did get the guaranteed featured SSR instead. So my question to you guys is, do you prefer this new banner format that they did with the actual guaranteed featured slot, or would you have preferred to actually have tickets per multi? Because I can kind of see it like both ways on, you know, how people like it, because I can see it in a sense of people are like, hey, you know, I don't want to, I can save some of my stones because I get tickets. But the thing is you still have to do 3 multis at full price of, you know, 50 stones a piece to get to 9 tickets. And then you have to do a 4th multi to get to 10 to be able to actually do a ticket multi. So regardless, you were having to spend 200 stones to get, to still end up having to, I'm sorry, I should say you spent 200 stones to be able to do a free multi. Whereas now you spend 255 stones, but you are getting a guaranteed featured SSR unit every single time. It's not just like it's a one-time thing where, you know, you did 1 multi and got guaranteed feature, then it's gone. No, that guaranteed featured is there to stay for the rest of the like 400 hours. And like all the discounts are there too. So it's just discounted rotations and then guaranteed featured SSR. Me personally, I prefer this new way compared to the old way, because for me, tickets were either super hit or super miss. And a lot of times those tickets really are just a miss instead of a hit. So getting the ability to get a guaranteed featured SSR, like if you guys haven't seen my videos already, I did actually end up pulling my first Gogeta on the guaranteed featured SSR slot. And with that, you know, without the new feature implemented, probably would have never happened. So I can definitely say that I prefer this new method of summoning, essentially. And I really hope that that's something that they implement moving forward. And especially, like, I would actually like to see JP get this as well, because realistically, I think that they would actually be very happy, because like as of right now, if you don't play JP or anything like that, or you kind of live under a rock, JP just had their, oh hey, I forgot that they can do that. But anyway, JP is now currently going through their Tanabata celebration, and for Tanabata they got the UI Goku. Well, on his initial banner on JP, there was no discounts, there was no freebies, and all you get is like the 7 rainbow tickets that you could use, and that's it. Um, but there's no tickets per multi, there's nothing like that. So on JP, they don't get the luxuries that Global gets, which, you know, is really surprising because everybody always says that they favor JP more. And I think it's not so much that they favor JP more, it's just that's their, obviously their native language and everything. That's where the game originally was made. So they're going to kind of cater to the JP audience more. But at the same time, they are also catering a lot to the global side, and the fact that we get a lot more discounts, we get tickets, you know, we just get extra like luxuries that JP doesn't get. And as much as I hate to say it, but like even the peel-off trove, that's not really something that JP has. The most that they have in the peel-off trove is the daily capsule. And even then, they don't even do a daily capsule for 30 days. It's like 15 days, I think is what it is. I think it's like 10 days or 15 days. Like, it's something absurd like that. So they don't even get like the full month like Global does. So there you go. Let that actually sink in, that they don't even get the same daily capsule as Global does. As weird as that is to say, right? But yeah, I really hope that they do implement this, because I think moving forward that would help JP as well, because if, say, they do end up taking tickets away completely from Global, outside of like peel-off trove tickets, this would be a great replacement to the banner format, where you get a guaranteed featured SSR and you get discounted multis. So me personally, I prefer the new way. But I'm kind of like, I want to hear your guys' thoughts, because I've heard a lot of, you know, I've talked to a lot of people in Discord. I've talked to a lot of people outside of Discord and stuff like that about what they think. And a lot of people have actually preferred the new way that they're doing it now compared to what they did beforehand. So I'm curious to know what your guys' thoughts are. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys prefer the new way or if you preferred the old way where you were getting tickets. And tell me why. Tell me why you like the new way or why you like the old way. But there we go. That right there is the completion of good old Boss Rush. And, you know, again, that only took, what, a little over 10 minutes to do. So super easy to do. 12 minutes. That's all it took. I mean, we didn't even have to use an item. We didn't have to do anything. And then 35 stones. It's what is awaiting you as soon as you clear it. So there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe as well. And again, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the new banner format. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.